안녕하세요. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna talk about the worst mistake foreigners make again and again when trying to rent or buy a home in Korea. Okay? The crazy part is your friends didn't even realize it was a mistake. So you ask for their advice and same trap. Let me guess, you did it the usual way, right? You searched it on the internet, the Naver especially, check a few more websites, maybe asked, Facebook group like expats in Korea. Then you walk into the nearest realtor's office. Yeah, that's exactly, you end up getting screwed. You might think I'm making a big deal out of this. That's fair. I get it. But it's not. Just listen carefully and evaluate for yourself, okay? Why is it actually a problem to go with agent you found on Naver or just to follow your friends' recommendations? In the US or Europe, your agency is heavily regulated, okay? Sometimes even illegal because it creates obvious conflicts of interest. But in Korea, let's be real. Every agent doesn't see a problem with that. They actually really want to be your agent. Why? Because they get paid from both sides, which means double the commission. Great for them, of course. But think about it. How can one agent fairly represent both the landlord and the tenant at the same time? That's not just hard, it's impossible. So when it really counts, whose side do you think that agent will be on? The landlord who's offering dozens of listings, and the one-time foreigner client who doesn't speak the language? I don't think this is such a tricky question. Real estate contract in Korea involves a lot of money, not just for buying, but monthly rentals as well. Deposit here is quite high compared to other countries, as you know. This is a fundamental reason why you need to be very careful. Sure, anyone can search and find a place that looks like a good fit, but here's the real question. Can you be certain your deposit is safe? And can't you handle this more wisely and efficiently than just to follow your friend's advice? That's where the role of skilled and trustworthy agent really matters. Want to hear the real deal about Korean real estate market? Let me be honest with you. Most agents, they exaggerate their listings. They have to actually because they want you to call them fake or misleading as are technically illegal in Korea, but you will still see tons of them online, right? Why? Because they work. So let's say you make a call after seeing a listing in a website. What's the first thing the agent will say? Oh, that one just got taken yesterday, but I've got something almost the same, so you better come to my office right now before it's gone too. So you show up, maybe with a friend who you think has more experience than you. Then what happens? They will try everything to get you to choose from their own listings. This is the best fit for you. This is the cheapest in this town. They do this because if you pick one of their properties, they get both commissions. Double the profit thanks to your agency. Okay, now maybe you've done your homework. You are not like the older pushovers. You've been browsing the internet. You even visited a few different agents' offices. You've searched hard, called, walked, compared. Eventually, you will find a place that fits your style. Congratulations! But here's the thing, that's not the end. So let me break down for you. The agent you met, that person ends up acting as your agent, representing both the landlord and you, because you probably visited there after seeing one of their listings online, right? Doesn't matter if you are signing a Jeonse or 월세 monthly rent, same story. And here's what I keep telling people about your agent. The agent, real VIP, is not you. It's the landlord, okay? The property owner, the building owner. Do you really think during all those Jeonse fraud scandals over the past few years, the agent didn't have any idea something was wrong with the landlord? Of course not. They knew that. It's exactly the opposite. But they didn't care. Why? Because those landlords kept bringing in more and more properties. Just like, the infamous Villa Kings who had over 100 new built villas. More listings, more business. And guess what? Those listings come with higher commission because they were risky, hard to fill. So the landlord paid more. High risk, high return. Does it make sense? The agent focused on keeping the landlord happy. Not tenants, of course. They will just ask you to sign fast with a smiling face. So ask yourself this, in a system like this, who's really looking out for your money? And here's the craziest part. At the end of all this, you still pay the agent the commission, even though that agent didn't represent you, didn't protect you, and maybe even led you straight into a risky deal. You still pay because in Korea, if a contract gets signed, they get paid. That's the structural flaw in the system. It's not just about some bad agent. It's a culture where everyone wants to be your agent. Like I said, it means double the commission. Let's be honest, greed is powerful, and changing this system isn't going to happen overnight. So, what am I really trying to tell you? If you are watching this video, please don't make the same mistake. Don't take the bait in Naver. And don't walk into a deal blindly, thinking you are in control when you are not. Here's what I strongly recommend. Find a tenant's agent or buyer's agent and make him stand up for you. Yes, you will still pay a commission, exact the same amount with before, but wouldn't you rather pay someone like stands on your side, find the listings based on your criteria, catches legal issues you might not even notice, and filters out problematic properties from the start? If they speak English well, even better. Way better actually, because they will guide you in your language, explain the contract, and on signing day, they will negotiate directly with the landlord for you. In terms of negotiation, everyone's situation is different. But up until now, was there any negotiation in your favor? Or did you even try to push back? Most of foreigners in Korea just had to go along with whatever the landlord said. Why? Because they didn't know the system well and they didn't have expertise on their side. So, even when they felt unsure or uncomfortable, what they did was nodding, okay, and pretending to understand, even politely. But the thing is, many terms like a move-in date or payment amount are negotiable. If you had an agent truly representing you, they could help you push back or adjust the terms and make the deal work better for your needs. If the landlord doesn't accept, then you can say to your agent, find me another one, please. Right? Now, you understand why things felt so one-sided before and what you can do differently next time. I hope this video helped you see the bigger picture. If you ever need help or have questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I may be the one talking here on YouTube, but if we ever meet, I will listen. I will listen really carefully and you will be heard. I need to know what you are thinking and what your criteria are. And you will have a good Korean friend like me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.